day, ready to go ahead and dive into the impact. So, as you can see, today's topic, we've got a good one. Today, we're going to be talking about the speech that changed 30,000 lives, and it is coming from the great Mr. Jim Rohn, one of his famous speeches. So, I'll give you guys a little bit of gems for today. And this past weekend, if you guys weren't in town, we had a phenomenal Super Saturday. We actually had a chance to have the president himself, Mr. Don Thompson, in the area. A ton of individuals came out. Great time, and it's so exciting to see all these individuals utilizing the services, making new testimony stories, and know we're just getting started. So let's get a little bit of gratitude down below for the chat. How's everyone feeling coming into the week? We've got a packed out month ahead of us for the month of June. Grateful for each of you. Grateful to be alive for another day. Grateful for God. And grateful for the opportunity to go ahead and get 1% better than yesterday. So let's get into it. Jim Rohn, the message that changed 30,000 lives. It was a very simple speech, but what he talked about was how our goals affect every single one of us in our day-to-day basis as part of our rituals. So we said, when you start changing your goals, the way that we speak, the way that we show up, the way that we talk, the way that we go out and network in person is completely different, right? In Think and Grow Rich, they talk about the drifters. They say 95% of people are waking up every day with not really a to-do list. They're just kind of going through the motions, waking up, going to work, clocking out, eating dinner, hanging out with the fam, watching some movies, and going to sleep, and calling that life on a rerun, repeat cycle. And when I got out of school, I started to see that is not the American dream that I really want to live. I don't want to just go to college to get a good paying job, to have a family, to come back home and call that life. To me, that's not existing. That's not living. That's literally just existing. So when I started changing my goals, I went from, again, living in my car, 30K in debt, no job. So really, I didn't have rituals. I didn't have a morning routine where I would wake up and journal and write my goals and run into the day. Often, in fact, the day was running me. So when I started getting my goals in line, even for every one of you, here's a tactical piece of advice that we can all implement right here, right now. So when it comes to goals, goals doesn't always have to be a long-term thing. Goals can actually be split and broken down into chunks. Here's a great way to do it. What are the goals for the month of June? To go ahead and wrap up this month, by the end of the month, what would be some phenomenal goals that we'd be fired up about? So that's for the end of the month. Now we can even shrink that back a little bit farther. For this week of June, what are some goals that we would like to hit by the end of this weekend? And even to get a little bit more detailed, what are some goals that we would like to go ahead and accomplish today? Because in reality, that's all goals are. Goals are just like building a house. It's like bricks, where every day that we wake up and we go and we do the work, it's literally like laying the bricks. And over time, as we end up looking back, we build a huge, phenomenal, beautiful building and an empire. And all this started was with the daily habitual actions to go ahead and lay each brick as best we can lay. And soon enough, we have a beautiful masterpiece. So thoughts coming in for today. What are the goals for the month? What are the goals for the week? What are the goals for the day? Because without a definite major purpose, without getting clear on exactly what it is that we want, trust me, I've experienced it myself. It is very easy to drift. It's easy to start scrolling on social media. It's easy to get caught up in all the distractions and all of the conversations and all the summer parties that's about to be happening right here in the summer. But I've also seen those that stay disciplined and really stay locked in during this season are the ones that end up seeing massive quantum leaps. And that's exactly what I want to see for each and every one of you, because I know rising tides raise all the ships. And there's a lot of success happening right now. So if we can go ahead and latch on to that, we can all go ahead and ride and take a piece of it. So that is my topic for today, fam. Get clear on your goals. Get clear on what you want for this summer. While so many are distracted, this is when we can really go ahead and gain some traction. So I love you, fam. Anything you guys need, we're here for you all day long. And if nobody told you lately, let me be the first to tell you, I'm proud of you. I see your greatness. I see all the abundance flowing to and through you. And collectively, we are building an empire. If you guys want to learn how to travel, if you guys want to learn how to get access to the wealthy hacks and the secrets to 10x your income this season, shoot me a message on Instagram at Define Dreams. Let's get connected. Let's build together. And remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Have a blessed day, fam. Let's get to work. Game time.